Jamie, I'm Regal Mash. I'm with the business office. May I join you?
Of course.
Thank you. Here at Sanjo, I have three responsibilities. The first one is to complete and review your paperwork. The second is to assist you with any funding needs. And the third is to get you on your way as quickly as possible. May I begin?
Yes.
For these next few questions, I'll be using an iPad. This is to ensure accuracy and to expedite the process. So for titling purposes, is this the way that you want your name to appear on the title? Jamie Johnson?
Yes.
And is this your address, 153 Main Avenue?
It is.
All right. I see you're buying a 2019 Kia Sorento Black with 12 miles on it. How long do you plan on owning the vehicle?
About 5 years.
How many miles a year do you typically drive?
I would say about 15,000.
And where are you currently getting your maintenance done?
Jiffy Lube.
And how often do you get your maintenance done?
Every 5,000 miles.
So if it was cost effective, would you consider bringing it to our dealership and having our technicians do your service?
I consider it.
So maintenance is important to you.
Oh, yes.
I have a payoff of $9,597 on your trade. Did you get that or did your salesperson?
The salesperson did.
And do you have any maintenance or service contracts that need cancellation?
Yes.
Great, I'd be happy to help with that.
Oh, cool.
For your insurance company, we have JMFE Insurance. Have you contacted your agent and do you have full coverage?
I've not contacted them, but I do have full coverage.
Okay, and what is your deductible?
It is $500.
All right. Here are the figures you've agreed upon, and I'm showing a down payment of $3,000, which leaves an unpaid balance shown here. The next few questions have to do with your credit. Are you comfortable doing that here, or would you like to go to my business office?
Here's fine.
Before we go over your credit application, did you fill this out or did your salesperson?
It was my salesperson.
All right. And I have you down as a maintenance tech at the Pinnacle Corporation with an annual income of $52,500. Is that before or after taxes?
Before taxes.
And is there any additional income?
No.
Before we go over your credit, would you say you have good credit, bad credit, or somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between.
What makes you say that?
I had a missed payment on a Visa card once, a little bit ago.
And I did notice that, as well as a couple other things here that the lending institutions may ask me about, such as your furniture company account here. It is shown in collections. What happened?
There was just a big sale and I had some other stuff I needed to pay.
And is this account current now?
Oh, yes.
And do you have documentation to show?
I can provide some.
All right, I have enough information here to get your paperwork started. I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes to get you on your way.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi there.
I noticed you've been quoted a payment of $488. I want to let you know that you can take delivery of the car, add that payment on approved credit. And here are the figures you've agreed upon, and here's your APR. Based on the responses to your ownership survey and third-party sites like Edmunds.com and other customers who have bought products on this vehicle, these are the products that are most likely to benefit you. I'm going to start with the driver's need analysis. With this, you'll get a vehicle service contract, which is good for 5 years and 75,000 miles. You told me you drive about 15,000 miles a year and you plan on owning your vehicle for 5 years. This is our platinum mechanical breakdown coverage and it has a $0 deductible. Next is our car care maintenance. You told me you change your oil about every 5,000 miles. For the next 3 years and 35,000 miles, this will provide maintenance in 5,000 mile increments. That maintenance includes lube oil filter, value-added coupons, and also a multi-point inspection. You also told me that maintenance was important to you and you considered taking it to our dealership if it was cost effective. This is the best way to achieve that. Third is our total loss protection. This is also good for 60 months. Total loss protection may cover the balance of your loan in the event that your vehicle suffers a total loss and your insurance company does not pay the remainder of the finance contract. You told me you had a $500 deductible. This may waive your deductible up to $1,000. And here are your payment options. Now before I move on to the total coverage, do you have any questions about the driver's need analysis?
No, I'm good.
By selecting the total coverage option, you receive all the benefits of the driver's need analysis, as well as many other products that our customers saw value in, such as a road hazard tire and wheel. This 5-year unlimited mile deluxe plan will pay for the costs associated with repairs or replacements on your wheels or tires in the instance that they're damaged by a covered road hazard. And it has a $5,000 lifetime benefit. And next we have our Ding Shield Plus plan. This is also 5-year coverage. Ding Shield Plus keeps your vehicle looking in like new condition by repairing dings and dents up to about the size of a credit card. And this does this without sanding, bonding, or painting your vehicle. And lastly, we have Data Dots. Data Dots is a theft deterrent system that marks specific spots on your vehicle with number-encoded microdots for vehicle identification. In the instance that your vehicle is stolen within the first 3 years of ownership and not returned to you in 30 days, you'll receive $5,000. And here are your payment options here. Now, before I ask you to choose one of these options, do you have any questions about them?
No questions.
And which one best suits you?
No thanks.
Oh, okay. I am just a little curious. What was it about the vehicle service contract that concerns you?
My factory warranty is most likely enough.
I certainly understand, Jamie. It's hard to justify the cost if you can't see the value. Do you mind if I ask just a few questions to see if this may be cost effective for you?
Sure.
Did you and your salesperson go over the warranty that comes with your vehicle?
No, we didn't.
Well, what is your understanding of the warranty that comes with your vehicle?
Said I get a bumper to bumper for $36,000 for 3 years.
Did you know that your vehicle actually has 4 to 5 different warranties on it?
Oh, no, I don't.
Do you mind if I explain?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you have comprehensive coverage for the first 3 years or 36,000 miles. For the first 12 months or 12,000 miles, almost all adjustments are made on your vehicle. You also have 7 years of rust-through corrosion protection, as well as a 1-year prorated coverage on your battery and your tires. Now, do you ever wonder why the manufacturers offer coverage for the first 36,000 months?
Yeah, I've always wondered that.
Well, it's because they know that at the 36,000 mile mark, that's when the frequency of repairs drastically climbs.
Okay.
Now, you told me you plan on owning your vehicle for 5 years, and you drive about 15,000 miles a year. Now, given the option, would you choose to have coverage on the first 2.5 years of that, or the second 2.5 years where it's more cost effective?
Well, the second, most likely, yeah.
What we're offering here is a third option, coverage for the entire 5 years. Would you like your payment to start in 45 days or 30 days?
45 days. Or, I like it, it just does not fit in my budget.
Again, Jamie, I do understand. It's hard to justify the cost if it's not going to fit in your budget. You see, this may be a good option for you. Do you mind if I ask just a few more questions?
Yeah, please.
Now, I realize you budgeted for a payment of $488.
Yes.
Now, your payment today with a vehicle service contract would be $531, correct?
Yep.
Now, let's say you're outside your manufacturer's coverage and you have a sudden breakdown and you end up with a $2,000 repair bill that month. Would you say it would be easier to make a $488 payment plus a $2,000 repair cost, or a $531 payment, since this is our zero deductible platinum maintenance breakdown coverage?
Definitely the 531 would make a lot more sense.
No, I couldn't agree more. Would you like to stick with the 5-year 75,000 mile coverage, or would you like to upgrade to a 6-year 100,000 mile coverage?
Yeah, the 6-year 100,000 would be great.
Great. Please select your preferred payment and give me your full signature. We also recommend that you review your product contracts for additional coverages, benefits, and exclusions.